Hello, and thank you so much for joining us today. Welcome to the Korean Healthcare Showcase, a program we are hosting together with our partner, Korea SMEs and Startups Agency, also known as KOSME. I am Joe Risk, Senior Vice President of Strategic Partnerships at MATTER. MATTER is a healthcare technology incubator and innovation hub built on a belief that collaboration between entrepreneurs and industry leaders is the best way to develop healthcare solutions. Our mission is to accelerate the pace of change of healthcare, and we do three things in service of that mission. First, we incubate startups. Since we launched about 10 years ago, we've worked with over 1,000 companies from around the globe that have raised collectively more than $5 billion to fuel their growth. Second, we work with large organizations like health systems, life science companies, and payers to strengthen their innovative capacity. We help them find value in emerging technologies and solutions, unlock the full potential of their internal innovators, and create a more human-centered healthcare experience through system-level collaborations. And third, MATTER is a nexus for those who are passionate about healthcare innovation. We bring people together to have conversations how innovations can improve health and healthcare. We are grateful and delighted to partner again with KOSME on our 4th annual SME US Market Expansion Program. This 4-month innovation program provides resources and mentorship to prepare a cohort of 8 companies for the U.S. market success and to help them navigate the nuances of the U.S. healthcare system. This year, select entrepreneurs from the program are validating their solutions with our partners, University of Chicago Medicine, Parkview Health, and CareQuest Innovation Partners. Thanks to those partners for their participation in this program. Today, the companies will share how their product is helping to improve health and healthcare globally. After today's presentations, please join us for the virtual networking session. A separate Zoom link for the networking session will be shared in the chat and via email. So please use that link to join us as our main program concludes. Again, we are grateful for the amazing partnership with KOSME over the last 4 years, and I'd like to give a special thank you to Director Cho Hung Jun, Molly Park, Deanna Verho, and Sohee Hong, who have collaborated with us on this year's program. Before we start the presentations, I'd like to turn it over to our partner and our leader, Director Jun, Director of the KOSME Chicago office, for a few remarks. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Cho Hyung Jun, the Director of KOSME's Chicago Global Business Center. It's my honor to welcome you all to this showcase. Thank you for taking the time to be here today and for your interest in hearing from the 8 promising Korean biohealth and dental companies. Also, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Stephen Collins, CEO, Joe List, Vice President, Katie Costco, Partnership Manager, and the entire MATTER team for their tremendous efforts in organizing this event. Your dedication and hard work have truly made this gathering possible, and we are sincerely grateful. Before we move into the presentation, I would like to take a moment to highlight the strong relationship between Korea and the United States, as well as KOSME's valued partnership with MATTER. Since establishing diplomatic ties in 1882, Korea, the United States have built a robust and trusting relationship across diverse sectors, including economic cooperation, for the past 142 years. Today, the United States stands as the largest overseas investment destination for Korean companies, and together, we continue to grow as major supply chain partners across various industries. At the heart of this economic growth and bilateral trade are small and medium-sized enterprises. Since its founding in 1979, the Korea SMEs and Startup Agency, known as KOSME, has been steadfast in its mission to support Korean small and medium-sized enterprises. As a government agency, we have dedicated ourselves to helping these businesses grow and thrive both locally and globally. With an annual budget of approximately $8.75 billion, we are committed to fostering the global growth of SMEs and promoting job creation through policy funding, manpower assistance, technology, startup, and sales support. In 2021, KOSME signed an official memorandum of understanding with MATTER, launching our first biodigital healthcare United States market adoption program. Over the past 4 years, this program has evolved and expanded, reflecting our shared commitment to excellence. Every year, KOSME and MATTER have worked hand in hand to adapt to the changing needs of companies in an increasingly competitive market. This year, we are excited to see the program further expanded to include validation studies with UChicago Medicine, Parkview Health, and CareQuest Innovation. As global demand for innovative medical and healthcare solutions has surged, especially due to the pandemic, the program is designed to support Korean medical and healthcare companies in their journey to successfully enter the United States market. Transforming these promising and visionary companies into global brands is an exciting and dynamic endeavor. We sincerely hope that United States market expansion program will serve as a springboard for these companies, helping them take the leap onto the global stage. While most of Korea sleeps, the 8 participating companies are wide awake and tirelessly preparing for the showcase. After all, who needs sleep when you have innovation brewing? We are proud to present the following companies: AIRS Medical, AITRICS, Beyond Medicine, HERIBio, Imagoworks, NeuroXT, Phantomics, and THYROSCOPE. Their innovative solutions will undoubtedly inspire you. Immediately following the conclusion of the showcase, we warmly invite you to join us for networking session, where companies are eager to connect and receive your valuable questions and feedback. Once again, I extend my heartfelt thanks to MATTER for graciously hosting this event, and to all of you for being here today. Now, we will share a brief introduction to KOSME through our video. Thank you.
As the heart of Korea's economy, KOSME took the first step towards the development of SMEs and startups. As the dedicated partner for the success of SMEs and startups, since its establishment in 1979, the 4-decade journey of KOSME has been marked by a beacon of hope in fulfilling the dreams of entrepreneurs and the youth. Through the customized support system for each growth stage of SME and startups with ideas and technology, KOSME generates the momentum for innovative growth. We improve the financial stability of SME and startups with high potential by providing financial assistance and support to promising companies in prospective industries. Experts with extensive field experience diagnose and resolve technical and managerial problems and provide customized linkage support for various projects necessary for strengthening competitiveness. To foster smart manufacturing innovation through the digital transformation of SME and startups, KOSME provides funding for smart manufacturing facilities and carbon-neutral smart factories. KOSME assists in the rebound and restart of SME and startups whose competitiveness has weakened, improving business management and driving industry growth. Policy fund loans are a solid pillar of support for SME and startups. By providing customized overseas marketing services for export-oriented SME, KOSME offers export consultations and supports their participation in international exhibitions, cultivating them into leading export-driven businesses. KOSME builds and operates an integrated online export platform in order to actively respond to the digital trade landscape. KOSME guides exporting SME toward global enterprise status, facilitating technological partnerships with international firms, and enhances their strategy of marketing and localization in major export markets. Furthermore, KOSME is committed to fostering policy exchange and industrial cooperation among APEC member countries. Export marketing is paving the way for our SME and startups to make significant inroads into the global marketplace. To assist SME and startups who are suffering from workforce shortage, KOSME provides training programs for technical and skilled human resource development, facilitates job placements, and ensures effective post-employment management through the SME Workforce Solutions Center. To keep pace with the dynamic business landscape, KOSME nurtures SME and startups with the leaders needed for emerging industries and digital innovation by hands-on management and technology training programs, as well as digital learning platforms. KOSME incentivizes long-term employment by awarding performance-based compensation to long-term employees and collaborates with partner organizations to promote retention and human resource development initiatives. Empowering future entrepreneurs in the fields of manufacturing convergence and innovative technologies, KOSME offers a one-stop support system for business planning, product development, and market entry, fostering them into technologically adept young leaders. Cultivating talent within SME and startups is key to driving future growth in the era of Industry 4.0. KOSME selects industries with the potential for regional development, offering support for policy funds, export assistance, marketing, and technology to the selected enterprises, while promoting balanced growth across regions through the designation of regulation-free zones. KOSME provides custom voucher-type services in order to assist manufacturers who are challenged with skill gaps and lack of management capacity, and nurtures voluntary carbon-neutral frontrunners in preparation for a global low-carbon economy. Empowering SMEs and startups to navigate and thrive amid the evolving landscape of industry and economy, KOSME delivers integrated solutions for business innovation, digital transformation, and workforce development, ensuring a sustainable and resilient future. Recognizing the ambitions and passion of SME and startups towards the global horizon, guiding SME and startups beyond mere survival to achieve success, until the day when SME and startups take the center stage in empowering the Korean economy. KOSME will be your partner on the path to success.
All right, thank you. Hi, everybody. My name is Katie Costco, and I will be moderating the event today. So just before we get started, a couple housekeeping items. Each company will have 5 minutes to present, and we will save any questions that you might have for the networking session that happens immediately after the event. So again, after the pitches, please join us for that virtual networking session. It will be held on a new Zoom link, and we will share that link in the Zoom chat as well as email. So with that, I'd like to introduce our first presenter, Ayers Medical.
Hello. Okay, hopefully everyone can see me. My name's Gina Park. I'm the head of US for Ayers Medical. And today I'm really excited to tell you guys a little bit about Ayers Medical and our flagship product, SwiftMR. So our company really started with us participating into the Fast MRI Challenge hosted by Facebook and NYU. And this competition was hosted 2019 and 2020. And for the 2020 competition, we actually won every single category in that year. And part of the folks who have participated in the competition was, the equipment manufacturers like Siemens as well. And so we were, I think, through this competition, by winning every single category, we realized that we have a really powerful algorithm, and we decided to commercialize. And since then, in the US, we commercialized this algorithm in 2022, and we currently are in 20 plus countries and close to 500 hospitals. And this beginning of this year, we've also gotten MDRC approved as well. So we are doing quite a bit of expansion into European market as well. And currently in the US, we have about 150 plus paid install base, and have a ton of our collaborators and partners helping us to expand into US market. And just to tell you a little bit about SwiftMR, I don't know if any of you guys have gotten MRIs in the past. I have. It's a very quite painful experience where you have to lay into this little tube for about like 30 to 40 minutes, depending on how many scans you're getting. And it's a very claustrophobic experience. And I honestly couldn't imagine the folks with, mobility problems or claustrophobia, like staying in the MRI for so long. And so essentially what we're trying to do is we're trying to cut the scan time by not only helping these patients, but also this is, really freeing up and making the operation really efficient for the radiology centers. And so you can think of our kind of solution as two parts, where we have our application specialists that go out that accelerate the MRI scan. So that will be kind of the first step. So essentially going from 30-minute scan to 15 minutes with our application specialists. And then that accelerated scan, which looks a little bit more blurry and noisy, that gets processed through our algorithm. And that basically cleans it up. So you can see that the accelerated scan processed through SwiftMR, the quality is, it usually is equivalent to the standard of care or even better. And so what this means for our customers is that for GK Medical, they were one of our first customer in Chicago, Illinois, and they were able to cut the scan time by 40%. And they were able to increase scan volume around by 40% as well. And for them, this is a scanner that was about 20 years old. And they were actually thinking about, incurring another like a $1.4 million capital expenditure to replace this machine. And after they used our SwiftMR, they were just like, why don't we just keep this? We're much more efficient. We're generating the revenue we need. And so they actually decided to keep it. And they've been happy ever since. And another customer of ours is 3T Radiology down in Florida. This is a customer that have adopted our software in the beginning of this year. And within the 2 months of adopting our software, they were able to generate additional $200,000 of revenue. And that kind of goes into our economics. I personally believe that being an AI product that actually generates revenue is a really important for our customers. And for our customers, they pretty much generate 300% ROI on our product. Minimum, 300 minimum percent. In terms of the pipeline, we actually stand for AI and robotic system. That's what AIR stands for. And so we have a robotics product that's coming out that will be helping with the blood collection and infusion. So that will be kind of coming out in the future. But in general, the pipelines are structured where we are trying to increase access to preventative healthcare services. Therefore, just creating healthier future is our motto. And so you can kind of see a lot of our pipeline are designed to do that. And currently, I think we're sitting around, I want to say close to 10 million ARR, and we'll be growing further into the future. And we're confident that with SwiftMR growing significantly in the US market and then European as we start this year, we're confident that we'll be growing quickly. And then I just wanted to introduce my amazing team members. I worked in a lot of companies before, but we have amazing culture, and I honestly nothing more to say than that. So I'll stop here. I think that's 5 minutes. Thanks for listening.
Great. Thank you so much, Gina. Next up, we have AITRICS.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, everyone. I hope you can see me and hear me well. This is Warner Kim. I'm the Vice President of the Global Business Development at AITRICS. We would like to give you a brief corporation presentation and introduction of our product, AITRICS Vital Care. So our value proposition is that our product Vital Care addresses clear limitations of conventional early warning scoring systems in identifying patients at risk of deterioration, reducing errors and resource wastage. So by using our product Vital Care, the healthcare professionals can identify high-risk patients, develop treatment plans, intervene in deterioration. So our product uses 19 types of EHR data to predict sepsis and acute severe events in hospitals. The product has been approved by the MFDS, the KFDA, and also we have in July received the 510K FDA clearance for the Vital Care platform product. So the 19 features, again, 6 from the vital signs, 11 from the lab test results, and 2 from the patient status indicators. And these are the 3 products that are currently approved by the KFDA for the sales and marketing in Korea. Sepsis, major adverse events. These 2 products are for the general wards settings. Mortality score is the in the ICU environment. So the key technologies and comparative advantage is that our product uses a transformer model, which is far more advanced than the LSTMs used by some competitors, thus thereby achieving higher accuracy and overall performance. This is the main dashboard of our product. As you can see on the left-hand side, you can see the general information of the patients. To the right-hand side, you see the conventional early warning scores as well as the vital signs provided. Number 3 in the middle is where we provide our value, the scores for the sepsis, SAPS, MAS, and MORS from 1 to 100 with the delta signs from the previous reading. If you click on one of the patients, you can see the graphic illustration of the patient status and also the tabular numbers you can see. So the competitor assessment, Vital Care offers 3 key indications and providing a competitive advantage, we believe, to access to a broader market. And in terms of the product quality, we have done many of the rigorous external clinical validation to prove the high prediction accuracy and superior performance. You can see that the AURC scores are well over 0.9. So this goes on to prove the higher accuracy and performance of our product. In terms of the fundraising status, we have completed Series B funding in Korea, March this year, raising about $20 million with the post value of 45 million so far. And the financials, last year's sales was $0.7 million. This year's sales forecast by the end of December is projected to be $7.3 million. In terms of the expansion plan, we plan to prioritize, obviously, entering the US market by developing our Vital Care US product using the US patient data and in collaboration with top-tier US hospitals and key strategic partners. So we have 2 offices in US already, one in Washington, D.C., and the other one in Boston. So throughout this year and the years to come, we plan to conduct market research, model development by the first half of next year, and we aim to obtain the FDA additional clearance within the second half of 2026. For the leadership, we have both the experience and expertise in AI and the healthcare industry, co-founded by the medical doctor and AI professor. So thank you for your attention.
Great. Thank you so much, Warner. Next up, we have Beyond Medicine.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to start with a question. Can you try opening your mouth like this? Okay. When doing that, did you just hear a click sound from your jaw? If you had, I have good news and bad news. The bad news is that you might be suffering from TMD. That's short for temporomandibular joint disorders. The good news is that I have a solution. It's called Clickless and it's a mobile app. I am Daeyeon Kim, the maker of Clickless and the founder of Beyond Medicine, a company that goes beyond traditional ways of doing medicine by presenting the world with its first digital therapeutic solution specifically designed to treat TMD. TMDs affect 4% of the global population annually. They are often caused by poor lifestyle habits and emotional stress. If left untreated, TMDs can lead to serious complications such as facial asymmetry and depression. Traditional treatment focuses solely on pain relief, which results in a high recurrence rate. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, has been proven to reduce both symptoms and recurrence, but it has not been effectively integrated into clinical practice until now. We've developed a digital therapeutic solution that combines CBT and rehabilitation therapy in one platform. Patients engage in 6-week treatment program, spending just 5 or 10 minutes per day. Our solution addresses both the root causes of and recurrence of TMDs, offering more than 10 treatment programs. Our globally unique CBT protocol for TMD is a core asset and has never been applied in this way before. We collect patient data, and our AI uses this data to deliver personalized, optimized treatment plans. The more data we gather, the more efficient and effective the treatments become. In 2022, we conducted an exploratory clinical study where more than 90% of the participants experienced significant improvement. These results were published in the Journal of Dentistry, marking the first SEI publication on this topic. And now we are conducting a multi-center pivotal clinical study for the KFDA approval. We aim to receive KFDA approval by the end of this year and plan to secure FDA approval by 2026, which will allow us to expand our global presence. The key to success in digital therapeutics is product market fit and fee policy. We are the only digital therapeutic solution in dentistry with the PMF validated by numerous dentists. Commercialization is possible even without government insurance, thanks to the widespread use of non-coverage prescription in dentistry. The business model for Clickless is B2B2C, which means patients can use it only after getting doctor's prescription at hospital. The prescriptions are also available to patients based on monitoring results. Clickless can potentially generate revenue of over $100 million annually in Korea alone, with high operating profit margin around 40%. With over 20,000 dental clinics in Korea alone, the market for rapid expansion is significant. Since the Clickless is the world's first digital therapeutics for TMD, we are preparing for FDA approval to enter the international market. We are searching for a clinical partner to conduct clinical study in US, and we are aimed to achieve FDA approval by 2026. Our growth strategy includes expanding our domestic market share, targeting new disease areas, and broadening our international reach. I'm the CEO and a dentist, and our team consists of 3 founding members, all professors at colleges of dentistry and leading TMD experts, as well as developers, engineers, and more. Together, we are confident in our ability to bring this vision to life. Clickless is just the first step in our journey to becoming a global leader in healthcare innovation. We are looking for investment and clinical research partners to advance into global business. Try opening your mouth again, and if you hear a click sound, please contact us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We have HERIBio up next.
Hello everyone. My name is Matei, and I am the Global Marketing Specialist at HERIBio. Today, I will be sharing to you a little bit of what we do in HERI2Go, which is a platform developed by HERIBio and connects dentists to world-class dental labs. I'm sure all of you have visited the dentist at least once, and you're familiar with the implants, crowns, inlays. Well, these are dental prostheses that are manufactured in dental laboratories. There are two ways in which dentists can send the information for the lab to proceed with the manufacturing. One is through analog method, through impressions. It takes longer. It's an old method, and it's very inconvenient in terms of managing. And there is digital way now. Through intraoral scanners, dentists can send the information to the dental lab in real time, and it's faster. Thanks to this digital method, the outsourcing has grown exponentially. Outsourcing is the importation of dental prostheses from other countries. And just in US right now, there has been a tremendously grown in this outsourcing market. Last year has reached $7.3 billion. However, there are not attended issues right now in the outsourcing market in US. The lack of dental technicians, the long delivery times, there is a collapse of the original supply chain, and very inconsistent quality, which is generating a lot of high remake rates. This is where HERI2Go comes into the picture and brings a solution for dentists, for them to choose the best dental labs in just one platform. They can order online, they can pay online, and they can get their prosthesis delivered in 7 days. In terms of the competitive advantage of HERI2Go compared to US conventional dental labs and other outsourcing labs, in terms of time, for example, we guarantee a 7-day turnaround compared to 1 or 3 weeks of other outsourcing labs. In terms of quality, we have a strict evaluation system developed by the top universities here in South Korea, and which is generating the lowest remake rate. Right now in US, the remake rates in dental labs, it's very high, around 5 to 7%. HERI2Go has the lowest, which is less than 1% remake rate. In terms of price, also, we are very competitive, cutting costs by 30 and 40% of the average prices that other labs offer in the dentistry industry. In terms of service, this is the part that I like the most because we offer sterilized packaging. You know, after Corona, we have to bring this technology, and we are using plasma technology to apply sterilized packaging in every order. And we have also 24/7 communication tools for the dentists to communicate with the technicians. HERI2Go, it's a cost-effective innovation. As you know, right now, South Korea is the world leader in dentistry. And we work closely, as a Korean company, we work very close with the top Korean dental laboratories. We develop also communication tools with Samsung for dentists to continuously communicate with their technicians. Thanks to all of our advantages, all of our clients right now, they keep using our platform, and they have increased their orders per week, such as the case of Dr. Patel he has increased his orders around 262% since 2022, where we started. And the same with Dr. Belder. He has increased his orders around 600% since last year. We believe that HERIBio is the next worldwide leader in dentistry. So if you want to know more and you want to be part of the future of dentistry, please reach to us anytime. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much. Next up, we have Imagoworks.
Hello, guys. My name is Hagwon Kim, CS of Imagoworks, and I'm here to introduce you to the Imagoworks, a company shaping the future of digital medicine for the everyone's. So dental industry is going digital. So digital scanning, digital designing, 3D printing, and the millings are transforming the dental practices. If you have recently had the dental treatments, you may have experienced this new wave of digital dentistry. In this process, we focus on automating CAD design, aiming to lead the transformation in the middle of the value chain. However, new advancements often come with the challenges. The process of learning complex CAD design can be time-consuming and inefficient. The recruitment of skilled dental technicians is becoming increasingly difficult, and the high initial cost of digital equipment is leading to profitability issues. To address these challenges, Imagoworks introduced the Denbird solution, an automated dental prosthetic design solution with AI technology operating on the web browsers. It leverages the latest generative AI, CAD, and cloud technology to solve the problems emerging in the digital dental market. So think about it, how challenging and complex it is to apply AI-driven design and 3D CAD design simultaneously, which require significant computing power, especially operating in web browsers. Imagoworks has overcome these challenges to deliver optimized accessibilities and user experiences. At the heart of our solution is generative AI technology applied to 3D mesh data. So while generative AI is commonly focused on large language models or 2D image models, Imagoworks brings this technology into the dental prosthetic design process, where precision down to the micrometer is crucial. Our solution enables the automated identification of the module lines and the generation of patient-specific designs. But in dentistry, the most important question is whether these results can be applied clinically. So we have validated the effectiveness of our solution with real-world clinical data gathered from over 10,000 users worldwide. Through this automation, we can transform the dental experiences, allowing treatments that used to take several days to be completed within an hour or on the same day. This brings significant benefits. Dental clinics can achieve higher patient turnover, leading to increased revenue, while patients enjoy the convenience of faster treatment. For dental labs, our solution alleviates the bottleneck caused by the need for highly experienced designers who are hard to recruit. By adopting our solution, labs can increase efficiency and profitability. The market we are targeting is substantial. We aim to be a viable alternative to the existing CAD market, which is currently dominated by a few players, and to address the labor shortages of skilled designers in the market worth over $6 billion. So Imagoworks has built a specialized team with expertise in CAD and AI technology backed by talented workforces. We are poised to drive significant changes in dental treatment. Our lightweight CAD technology developed over 20 years with the members from CAD Research Lab at Seoul National University, and our experience with the medical AI with the member from the Korean Institute of Science and Technology are at the core of our innovations. The strong teamwork and high level of technical expertise from the foundation of Imagoworks. So we are eager to collaborate with the dental clinics, dental equipment companies, and dental schools to experience and implement these changes in the dental field. Please feel free to reach out to us after the presentations. So did you all watch this year's Nobel Prize ceremonies? I was truly amazed. The Nobel Prize in the physics and chemistry were awarded to a team researching the AI technology. If there is a Nobel Prize for the digital dental market in the near future, we hope you will see Imagoworks attending on the stages. So we have recently set up our entity in Dallas and Texas, so we are looking for more chances in the US market soon. So thank you. We are Imagoworks, setting the new standard in the digital dentistry.
Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next presenter. Next up, we have THYROSCOPE.
Hello, my name is John, a Global Business Development Associate at THYROSCOPE, and today I have the privilege to share with you all about our solution, Glandy. Just to start off with a bit of the patient population, so roughly 6% of the global population has some form of hyper or hypothyroidism, which makes it comparable to the diabetic patient population. As the use of digital health and chronic disease treatment increases, a lot of new markets are quickly emerging and growing. Thyroid dysfunction has yet to form such a market, that is, until THYROSCOPE developed Glandy. So then this raises the question, why do we need Glandy? Well, currently the only method of evaluating thyroid function is through a blood test, which is also known as a TFT. While TFTs are accurate in their results, they only provide a small window of information that doesn't allow for a comprehensive evaluation for something as dynamic as the thyroid. They are also invasive and need to be done in person, so to have a patient take TFTs frequently is not practical. This results in a shortage of thyroid data, which makes the provider's task of prescribing and optimizing medication dosages for their patients difficult. Meanwhile, patients oftentimes lack an understanding of their condition. The moment they start experiencing miscellaneous symptoms, they tend to get anxious and make excessive appointments, which further highlights the inefficiencies in the current thyroid patient journey. There are also unmet needs in the treatment of thyroid eye disease, also known as TED, which is a condition that manifests in roughly 50% of Graves' disease patients. TED has an intense pathogenesis and treatment process that can be avoided with early intervention. However, that is a lot easier said than done. So while TED is largely treated by ophthalmologists, many of the hyperthyroidism patients with early stage TED are seen by non-TED specialists, such as endocrinologists, that need to refer patients over to ophthalmology. As early signs of TED are commonly mistaken for other symptoms, referrals are often pushed back till the disease has reached its severe stage, resulting in expensive treatment and a higher risk of lasting damage. So seeing all of these challenges, we developed Glandy, a pipeline of digital monitoring solutions for thyroid dysfunction and TED. All of our solutions use biosignal data collected by commercialized smart devices such as smartphones and smartwatches. Glandy Hyper and Glandy Hypo monitor hyperthyroidism and hypothyroidism respectively. And for TED, we've developed Glandy CAS, Glandy EXO, and Glandy Lid, which can monitor clinical activity score, exophthalmos, and eyelid retraction, which are all clinical measures of TED activity. Our solutions are powered by machine learning algorithms, which we have trained for years using clinical data. Our solutions are delivered to patients through our Glandy smartphone app, allowing them to manage their condition with ease. We have also developed Glandy where physicians can see the data collected by the Glandy app and remotely monitor their patients. So Glandy Hyper and Glandy Hypo leverages the fact that the heart rate influences thyroid hormone levels, which in turn indicates how active the thyroid is. We developed an algorithm that predicts patients' thyroid hormone levels based on their resting and sleeping heart rate. By providing a smartwatch to a patient and using one of their TFT results, Glandy can predict their thyroid hormone levels daily and alert them when their thyroid is unstable. After years of training with millions of clinical data sets, Glandy Hyper and Hypo have reached performance rates of 88% and 91% accuracy, respectively. With these technologies, patients will better understand their thyroid status without additional tests and appointments. Meanwhile, providers will have more thyroid data to work with, making prescription and dosage adjustments involve a lot less guesswork. Glandy, CAS, EXO, and LID also have their own unique algorithms that can measure their respective TED signs from smartphone selfie images. Glandy CAS has achieved a 93% accuracy rate, Glandy EXO has a mean absolute error of 1.28 millimeters, and Glandy LID has a Pearson correlation coefficient of 0.99. So just to put those values into perspective, it means our solutions have reached a performance equal to, if not superior, to current TED symptom evaluation methods. These solutions can be implemented into hospitals and clinics not specialized in TED, so that early stage patients can get referred to specialty care a lot quicker. And like Glandy Hyper and Glandy Hypo, our TED solutions transmit data over to providers, allowing for remote patient monitoring for TED patients as well. With our novel technologies and R&D, we have positioned ourselves favorably in our market. For starters, we are the first to develop a technology that can fully monitor hyper and hypothyroidism, as well as TED. We have 31 registered patents to protect our technology and set up entry barriers for any potential competitors in the future. We have presented our research at over 40 conferences globally and are working with notable hospitals such as UC San Francisco and Mayo Clinic to further our research here in the US. With that research, we plan to have our solutions be FDA cleared by early 2026. With these efforts, we continue to position ourselves advantageously in this new area of remote patient monitoring for thyroid patients. Lastly, I'd just like to take some time to highlight some of our team members. The three that you see on this slide are our company's co-founders, Jamie Park, Dr. Jaehoon Moon, and June An. Dr. Moon is actually an endocrinologist that started research for our company's core technologies back in 2016, and he later partnered with Jamie and June to found our company in 2020. Since then, we have built up a strong team covering expertise in various fields. We have also garnered a lot of support from several key leaders in endocrinology and ophthalmology that are well-versed in thyroid treatment, which gives us the additional confidence and validation in our mission of improving thyroid care. So that's all I have for this afternoon. If you have any questions or would like to learn more about us, we'd be more than happy to talk further during the networking session. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you, John. Next up, we have Sammy O with Phantomics.
Hello, everyone. I'm representing Phantomics. I'm the CBO of Phantomics, and I'd like to go ahead and introduce and speak a little bit about our AI solution. It's called Myomix, and it's the ultimate AI solution for analyzing as well as diagnosing cardiovascular disease. So the problem that we're trying to solve and what inspired us to develop this piece of software was that there's a growing burden of cardiovascular disease, both in terms of fatality and obviously the medical expense associated with treating and preventing heart disease. So as you can see the numbers here, according to the stats, CDC and WHO, the numbers are rising and numbers are very significant. And therefore, and on top of that, there's another issue of how cardiac MR, which is the software that we designed and built for cardiac MR, is a very complicated way of analyzing someone's heart condition, especially the myocardium, which is the center trunk muscle that's situated in your heart. So there's a limited specialist, meaning cardioradiologist, and it's very complicated. It takes a long time for patients to undergo cardiac MR scanning. So we wanted to create an AI solution that can automatically do the analysis on behalf of the cardioradiologist as well as cardiologists. So Myomix is an AI-based reading and reporting software that does that. The value proposition can be seen in 4 different angles. One is very fast. It reduces the analysis time, therefore cutting the diagnosis time. It's fully automated, and we're trying to go after the zero-click policy. And it can be easily integrated into hospitals' PACS system or the communication network. And it's ideal for doing research, so you can engage in radiomix research by using Myomix. So once again, it's an ultimate AI solution for diagnosing heart disease. It can save a tremendous amount of time, and I think this is where the value lies a lot. So with the typical scanning to analysis to diagnosing takes about 50 to 60 minutes, so it's approximately about an hour. But with this AI solution in place, you can reduce a significant amount of time in between the analysis and the diagnosis phase. Therefore, we're looking at about at least 5 times faster per patient. This is how this is one of the snapshot of how the software looks like. This particular feature is called Cine. So we have FDA 510K already cleared from the US side. We have about 40 general hospitals that are currently using Myomix. And 2025, next year, we're actually going for cloud servicing, which can allow mobile reporting and 4D flow analysis. We're also building it's still under development, but we're trying to build a first of its kind AI-driven suggestion for cardiac disease diagnosis naming. So we're looking at things like amyloidosis to Fabry disease to all these different types of 20 to 24 different naming of cardiovascular disease. The AI can be able to provide a suggestion or at least the direction where the diagnosis may go. So we think that it's going to be a game changer. Not going to spend too much time on this, but this is just another explanation of how we actually conduct the AI diagnosis using these type of technique. Our team consists of Dr. Choi. He's the PhD. He's currently a cardio radiologist practicing out of Yonsei Severance University Hospital. He's the 5th in the world for research and paper publication in the field of radiology. We have a CTO, Dr. Kim. He's also a world's first development of technology of capturing cardiac MRI images in less than seconds, namely about 6 seconds. So yeah, I think that's about 5 minutes. And so if you want to know a little bit more about what we do, we can talk about it later. Thanks for listening.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Sammy. And thank you so much to KOSME for this opportunity to collaborate on this incredible program.